Hey guys, it's Mighty Mouse, coming at you with today's video about my favorite gear of 2020. First, we have the Garmin InReach Mini, which I had my reservations about purchasing because people talked about the subscription prices, but I jumped on it when it was on sale and I'm glad I did. When I didn't have signal, it provided me the opportunity to contact people that I could not contact in other situations. And when I was in the backcountry in Bali-Sads, I had the option of the SOS button just in case something went wrong and we didn't have any service. So this was definitely a great peace of mind investment. The next two items are changes I made to my sleep system after I watched a video that talked about replicating your sleep system at home, out in the backcountry. So I changed my pillow to a Sea to Summit Aeros down pillow. It's rectangular, it's large, and it mimics the way my sleep pillow at home works. It's that perfect size. I can blow it up and make it the perfect texture and amount of air in it. It's fantastic. And then, lo and behold, I finally found the winner for my sleeping pad system. I took the dive and got the Nemo Tensor. I watched another video that talked about how awesome it was, and I just thought, you know, maybe I should give it a shot. It looks really, comfortable. Maybe I should try a wide sleeping pad because I was always sliding off of other sleeping pads and it was really uncomfortable. And I also sleep on my slide a lot and I was always like a knee on the ground and it just was really uncomfortable. So I changed to the Nemo Tensor and I will never go back. It's not as noisy, and it's a lot more comfortable, and I will continue to use this in combination with my other, parts of my sleep system, and I'm glad that I made this change. Next, I'd like to admit that I made a change in my water system after a while ago. I made a video about my water filtration, but I changed it. I decided to kind of go with mainstream just to see if I liked it. So I love it. So I switched to a smart water bottle with a sport cap that I got from a smaller water bottle. And then what I do is I no longer use a bladder. I use the squeeze, the Sawyer squeeze. I scoop with my Sawyer squeeze bag that I cut in half still. I still use this to scoop the water. And then I connect the Sawyer squeeze to the knock bag. I still use the knock bag, but I put the dirty water in here, put the Sawyer squeeze right here, put the sport cap on top, and put the water filtered right into the bottle. And it just, the ease of having the bottle there right behind me in my pack and just being able to sip it like that. I thought that I would get dehydrated because I wouldn't remember as often to drink water without having the bladder and the hose, but I actually find that I drink more because I'm more aware of it. And now, since there's no secret about my height, now that I'm standing up in this video, I made a huge change to my food system. I suck at bear hangs. I absolutely stink at them. Swinging, throwing, I usually get hurt. I smack myself in the eye, I don't reach it, it's a terrible hang, whatever. So I decided to make things easier and safer for me and a lot less stressful. So I took the dive, another dive, and I got the Ursack Major. So I do also have my, the odor resistant bags that go in here, but they actually really, the zip closure kind of sucks. So I think I'm gonna invest in something else that works better. But I love this thing because I can just, find a tree, hook it up, tie it down, and all is good. And I don't have to worry about it. And that's a great peace of mind piece, because when I was in Maine in the 100-mile wilderness, there was a time where it was pouring rain, it was dark, we were just arriving at the shelter, and there was not a single tree for us to hang our bear bags from. So we had to sleep with our food that night, and I really don't want to ever do that again. My piece of gear that I'm going to talk about next was actually something I tried once before the end of 2019, but I tried out and used religiously during 2020, and that is my Gossamer Gear Mariposa 60. I absolutely love this pack. The ventilation back here is just incredible. It wicks the sweat perfectly. The squishiness on the shoulder pads is firm, yet comfortable. I love having the pockets, like having the big pocket over here. I can fit 2 water bottles in it. And then the little water bottle holders here, I put like my toiletry kit in here, my water filter down here. Nice little zipper pocket in the like semi-brain of it. I put my first aid kit there. And in my mesh pocket, I put like my rain cover and, you know, a rain jacket usually. But it's just super comfortable. It makes me feel like it's well distributed, the weight is well distributed, and it's just fun to feel like I've got like a good pack finally. I've gone through many packs, and this is my favorite so far, especially with the weight of the pack itself, because I do try to be a lightweight backpacker, not an ultralight backpacker, a lightweight backpacker. But, you know, it is very conducive to my needs. Everything fits in there beautifully. I even have some space in there. Not too much space, but enough space. And it's a great thing to finally have something comfortable on my back to carry everything I need. Now, my final piece of gear of my favorites from 2020 is a little bit controversial, but I will never go back. That is the REI Backpack Flex Light Air Chair. And yes, it's absolutely worth the wait, and now that I carry one, I absolutely will not take it backpacking, because I can't tell you how amazing it feels at the end of the day to pop out a chair and just kick back and relax. And even on my PA section hike, the 5-day one, I had a friend I met on the trail, and she was a little bit later coming to the shelter and everything, and I was set up by my tent. And she said, man, you know, you look really comfortable. Like, how long have you been there? And I was like, I've been here a while, and I really thoroughly enjoyed it. And I honestly just can't see myself going back without it, because it is just so comfortable, and it really provides me that end of day just comfort.